What's the most pissed off you ever made Nick Saban?
Oh, boy. My freshman year in college, I might have gone out a little bit too much after the game, and we had film sessions at 6 a.m. or something, and I showed up late, and he would always wait at the door with his glasses, doing his little thing, just waiting for every guy to walk in there, and I was one of the last ones, and it was the last time I was ever late to anything in my life.
What he aired you out?
Oh, Nick could air you out in the best. This is not older Nick that he is now. This was like young Nick, and when he went then, there was no holding back. And so I've seen guys cry. I've seen guys leave the room. What? I mean, this guy, when he let into you, he was so good at it. But what people don't realize about Nick is everything's thought through. He knows exactly how far he's going to go. Mm-hmm. He knows exactly how to push all the buttons. He's a sports psychology guy, always was. We'd meet with sports psychologists, like the captains group on the team would meet with a sports psychologist. And, you'd have these meetings like that guy's not telling Nick everything you're telling, but probably isn't. Maybe he's not.
He's not supposed to.
Maybe he's not. But you would meet as a group with him, and you'd have these meetings, how you could talk to coach about this or that and those kind of things. You're kind of like, this feels like maybe coach is putting all these questions up here, but I'm not saying he did. But he's big into sports psychology. He always was. And so there was always a thought process behind everything he did. Even if there was somebody from the university that came in to say, hey, you guys, you class checkers, those kind of things. Like, hey, you guys aren't going to class, blah, 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 blah. Like, he would go after them if they were wrong. Or maybe they didn't have the information right about whether a guy missed or because he wanted to show his team, like, hey, I'm going to be hard on you, but I also always have your back. And so he was very unique in that way. You always felt like, man, he's thought through every reaction. Everyone sees these as like anger tirades, but no, this is part of the process. He's developed a process for how he thinks he's going to, achieve you becoming a championship football player and being elite at what you do. And this is just part of it. And so he kind of has thought out exactly how he's going to do things. And so I walked in late, and he made sure, it was me and another freshman, he made sure that we knew we would never walk in a meeting late again. And we did not ever come in a meeting late again.
When he aired you out, he probably comes up to your chest, though, right?
But Nick's smart. Again, I always thought it through. Nick's tirades always happen in front of everyone and in front of all the staff, to where there's always like, you would never get out of line because it's like, all right, everyone's around or the coaching staff's around, so I got, I'm going to keep my. He would never do that like in his office. In his office, you'd get like, how are you doing? Are you doing all right? Like, how can I help you be successful? You weren't going to get the tirade in person. You were going to get the tirade in front of the group. So he's always thought that through.
Next level.
He's good.
Okay.
He's good. He's the best.
Yes, he is. He is. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.